more than everybody. I apologize. We're missing the tripod for right now. We'll get it set up here probably at intermission. So just bear with me as we'll have a bouncy camera for this first period. Welcome to game 3 of the Fight Like a Ninja tournament. Kansas City Storm today will be against the Ninjas themselves. So look forward to a good game of hockey here. And get ready for puck drop. All right, starting the game, it looks like we have Caitlin Meyer, Ellie Kale, Abigail Kim as forwards with Maddie Evans and Lucy Pulse at defense. The referee come off, so we'll wait just a second, see what's going on here. We have 15-minute running clock, so there's no stopping in this series. So 15-minute run clock. Looks like we have a little bit of a delay here. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but looks like something's wrong with the net. So looks like they're swapping out nets down here in the storm zone. There must be a hole or something in the net, so they're swapping them out. This is perfect. Maybe we'll get our tripod sooner than later. I apologize, trying to get the tripod set up here. All right, here we go. All right, we're in the storm zone. Looks like Lucy Poole's trying to get it out. Ellie Kale grabs this, takes it into the neutral zone. He's going to send it in deep into the Ninja zone. Ninja's going to give chase. Caitlin Meyer's still there. Ninja's going to get it. They're going to send it up, pass it up into the neutral zone. Aubrey's there to disrupt. Aubrey's going to stay with the puck. It's going to go deep into the Storm zone. Aubrey's going to collect and send it around. Abigail Kim's going to pick it up on the far side board. She's going to send it up into the neutral zone. Ninjas are going to keep it in the neutral zone. Aubrey's going to pick it up and skate it in. She's going to get a shot on net. Bounces off the goalie. Ninjas pick it up. They do a nice breakout pass through the neutral zone. Go to the far side, and we have an icing call. Again, apologies for the disruption there with the video. Trying to get the tripod set up. All right, Cam Meyer, Aubrey and Elin Gunther with Gabby Cowan and Molly Marty at defense. Looks like the Ninjas win it back to their defense. They're going to set up the boards. Cam Myers there to disrupt. Ninjas are able to get it out. Elin picks it up in the neutral zone. She's going to skate around. She's going to skate it back into the zone on the far side. Try to send it deep. Cam Myers there to help pick it up. Ninjas are going to collect. Send it up to Gabby Cowan at the blue line. She's going to send it back deep. It bounces off of the Ninjas. Molly Marty sends it in. Storm's got to come out and regroup. Ninjas are going to collect it. They're going to send it up into the neutral zone. Aubrey's going to give chase. The Ninjas still have it. It goes deep into the Storm zone. They're going to send it back to the far side. They're going to try to get a shot off, and Maddie Evans is there with a great defensive play. Puck comes around to the near side boards. Ninjas are able to, Ninjas offside right in front of the camera. All right, looks like we have Haley Bradshaw, analyst music, and Caitlin Meyer on the ice with Lucy Schultz and Maddie Evans at defense. All right, Ninjas are going to collect it in their own zone. They're going to send it up to the neutral zone. They're going to skate it into the Storm zone here. They're going to pass it in deep around the boards behind the net. Maddie Evans is going to pick it up and send it up over. Stopped by the Ninjas. Haley Bradshaw is going to send a pass over to Caitlin Meyer. Bounces off her stick, and Ninjas send it back deep to the Storm zone, but we have icing. All right. Caitlin Meyer, Abigail Kim, Ellie Kale with Gabby Cowan, and Molly Marty at defense. The Ninjas win it back down below the goal line. They're going to send it up. They're going to collect on the near side boards for a breakout pass. The foot race to the puck on the far side boards. Molly Marty's there. Puts nice pressure on them. Battling for the puck in the corner there. Molly's still battling. She sends it up, and Ellie Kale's able to get a stick on it. She's able to send it up and over. Caitlin Myers giving chase, and the Ninjas are able to get it up. Caitlin's able to stop it and keep it in the zone. Ninjas battling hard. Caitlin Meyer keeps it in the zone, tries to center it, but nobody's home. Ninjas get it up and out into the neutral zone. Molly's going to collect, send it over to the near side boards to Gabby. Gabby's going to send it in deep, but that's going to be an icing. We're going to come back to the other end. All right, we have Aubrey Hoagland, Elin Gunther, and Cameron Meyer, Maddie Evans, and Lucy Schultz at defense. Aubrey Hoagland gets a tip on it. She's going to get into the neutral zone. She's going to give chase. She's going to try to send it over to Elin, but the Ninjas are there to block that pass. She's still battling below the goal line. Maddie Evans gets it up front, puts a shot on. No, it went right of the net. Sends it around to Lucy Pulls. Aubrey Hoagland down in the corner, tries to center it. Ninjas intercept. Aubrey gets a stick on it again, tries to center it again. Storm doing a good job here of keeping the puck in the zone. Ninjas going around behind the net. They're going to pick it up on the far side boards. Elon Gunther's going to send it back to Maddie Evans, who's going to put it on net. Aubrey Hoagland's going to get a stick in there, so the Ninjas had it. Lucy, let's see, Cam Myers is going to send it up to Lucy. Lucy's going to send it down deep. Send it over to Maddie Evans. Maddie's going to send it back in. Storm tags up. Ninjas get control of it behind the net. They're going to send it up into the neutral zone. Maddie Evans is going to collect and send it right back down. Ninjas are going to collect it. Annalyn Music is in now with Gabby Cowan, Elon Gunther, Haley Bradshaw, Molly Marty's on the ice. And the puck's going to be right there at the blue line. Haley Bradshaw, Molly Marty's going to collect in the Storm zone. They're going to send it up to, looks like Lexi Porta now. Back and forth over that blue line there for an offside. Right, Annalyn Music, Haley Bradshaw, Lexi Porta, Gabby Cowan, and Molly Marty on the ice. Music's going to take the puck drop. We're going to win it to the far side boards. Ninjas are going to pick it up. Haley's there to try to disrupt it. Molly's going to pick it up and send it back into the neutral zone on the far side. Ninja's going to collect in the neutral zone, skate it back around behind the net, send it up the far side boards. Haley's there to battle. Molly's there, sends it back deep into the corner. Someone's got to give chase. Lexi Porter comes in, tries to battle for the puck with Haley. Ninja's able to keep it to the far side boards. Molly sends it off to the net, blocked by Music. Shin guard. Music's got the puck. Gets sent back to the far side boards. Ninja's going to skate it around behind the net. Send it up to the boards for a pass. Gabby Cowan's going to step up, try to keep it in play. Music's going to grab it in the neutral zone and send it back down. Ninjas are going to give chase while Storm goes for a change. Ninjas are going to skate it through the neutral zone. They're going to come in with speed into the Storm zone. They're going to try to get a shot off. They get a shot off. Genevieve's in net today, so she's able to block that. Goes back to the other end. Ninjas are going to give chase, but we have an icing. All right, we got Caitlin Meyer. We got Abigail Kim and Ellie Kale on the ice with Lucy Pools and Maddie Evans. Ninjas are skating it through the neutral zone. They send it deep into the corner. Storm's going to give chase. Lucy's going to get it, pick it up around the boards. Abigail's going to send it up for a breakout pass. Caitlin Meyer's going to get a stick on it. It gets stopped by the Ninjas. Abigail picks it up, tries to send it deep, followed up by Lucy Pools. Lucy's going to send it to the far side. The Ninjas are going to pick it up in their zone. They're going to skate it out through the neutral zone here. Nice pass into the Storm zone. They're going to send it deep to the far side corner. Gabby Cowan's going to get there. Not quick enough. They're going to send it up to the Ninjas. Aubrey Hoagland's going to pick it up and battle for it. It's the Ninjas. Ninjas are going to maintain control of it in the Storm zone. Try to get a centering pass going, but Storm there to disrupt that. Puck comes around behind the net. Ninjas try to center it again. Can't quite get it off. Gabby Cowan tried to send it to Elin. She's going to send it over to Aubrey. Aubrey's going to give chase. Ninjas are going to maintain possession. Just going to bounce around here in the neutral zone for a little bit. Ninjas send it deep to the far side corner. And loose puck in front of the net. Genevieve is going to cover. We'll have a face-off. We'll get a line change. And puck drop. Ninjas win it back to the slot. They try to get a shot off, but Haley Bradshaw's there to block it. Now she's skating away with Zoe Ross. Zoe Ross is going to try to get a shot off. Ninjas are there to block it. The defense block it from the shot. Ninjas send it into the neutral zone. Gabby Cowan's giving chase with one on. She's going to skate it around behind the net. She's going to come up with speed. She's going to send it over to Lexi Porter. Lexi's going to send it up to Zoe Ross. Zoe's going to carry it into the zone. She's going to get tripped up there and then just get control of it. Gabby Cowan sends it back into the zone. Zoe sends it on net, goes to the left behind the net. Ninjas try to get in the neutral zone. Molly's there to keep it in. They're going to battle on the far side boards. Ninjas trying to skate it through the neutral zone. Lucy's there to play defense, keep her to the far side. And Genevieve swallows up the shot for a save.
Hopefully see you guys later.
Yeah. All right, Caitlin Meyer, Annabelle, Abigail Kim, and Ellie Kale, Lucy Pools, and Maddie Evans. Got a loose puck bouncing in front of the net there, a little dangerous. Bounces into the neutral zone. Ellie Kale gets chased. Abigail sends it into the neutral zone. Ellie's going to have possession of it. Maddie Evans is going to come up and grab it. She's going to skate in through the Ninjas. She's going to try to get a shot off. Glove by the goalie, goes behind the net. Ninjas send it over for a breakout pass. Caitlin Meyer has possession of the puck. She's battling over there in the corner. Abigail comes over to assist. Maddie Evans has the puck, going to keep it in the zone, and we have a breakaway by the Ninjas through the neutral zone. Lucy Pools is going to get chased. And Genevieve unable to make the save there. We made the goalie move, so that is 1-0 Ninjas with 2:13 left in the first period. All right, puck drop with 1:50 left in the period. The Storm is able to win it back. Gabby Cowan gets the puck, sends it up over to Aubrey Hoagland. Aubrey gets beat by the Ninjas on the boards there. Still battling, trying to get the puck. Needs a little bit of help. Elin Gunther gets it in center ice. She's going to skate it through the neutral zone, send it up. She's going to be in a foot race, trying to gain control of that puck. The Ninjas get it in their own zone. The battle on the boards down there in the corner. Ninjas get it up, get a good breakout through the neutral zone. Molly Marty tries to reach. They get a shot off, and they have a second goal. The Ninjas with 2. 1 minute left in the first period. All right, we'll keep the same line. Elin Gunther, Cam Meyer, Aubrey Hoagland, Maddie Evans, and Lucy Pools. Ninjas are going to win it back. They're going to do C-to-D pass. They're going to try to break out. Cam Meyer's going to intercept. She sends it over to Aubrey. Aubrey gets a shot, tries to get a shot off, not quite there. She gets it behind the net and centers it again. Elin Gunther tries to center it. The Ninjas are right there to defend those plays. Lucy tries to send it over to Aubrey. Ninjas are going to block. It's going to send it back down deep. Going to get it again, send it up over to the far side boards. Cam Meyer's going to skate it into the zone. She's going to look for a centering pass. The Ninjas are there to disrupt. Maddie Evans puts a shot on net. The goalie's going to block it to the near side boards. And that's the end of the first period. Score is 2-0 Ninjas. I'm going to take a break and we'll come right back in a minute and a half. 2 minutes. All right, 30-second warning for those that may have stepped away. All right, looks like we'll have Zoe Ross, Annalyn Music, and Haley Bradshaw as forwards with Maddie Evans and Lucy Pools to start the second period. Again, it's a 15-minute run clock. Looks like shots on goal are pretty even, 6 and 6. So hopefully Storm can find the back of the net and get something going here. Music takes the face off, and then just win it over to the far side. Maddie Evans is going to get it and skate it up through the neutral zone. She's going to keep it deep. Annalyn's going to pick it up. Ninja's there with good stick to knock it off. They're going to turn it around, and they're going to send it to the far side. Maddie Evans with a good stick. Intercepts that pass, sends it back into the zone. Haley Bradshaw there battling, trying to gain possession of the puck. Lucy pulls assist and keeps possession of it. Gets to the far side or near side boards. Maddie Evans is going to grab it behind the net. She's going to skate it around. She's going to send it up and out over to Haley Bradshaw, who's going to skate it to the near side. Able to skate it in strong, send it deep into the corner. The Ninjas are going to be there. Haley sends it behind the net. Zoe Ross there to battle with Annalyn Music. Gabby Cowan tries to keep it in unsuccessfully. The Ninjas are going to pick it up. The Ninjas are going to send it in deep on the near side behind the net. Gabby Cowan's going to pick it up. She's going to skate. She's going to try to send it across. The Ninjas are going to intercept that pass. She's going to pick it up again on the near side board. She's going to send it in deep behind the net. And he's going to send it back around to this side. Abigail Kim comes on. Maddie Evans keeps it in, sends it deep to the corner. We have Ellie Kale, Abigail Kim, and Caitlin Meyer on the ice. Molly Marty and Gabby Cowan at defense. Ninja's trying to get it out of the zone. Storm doing a good job. Caitlin Meyer's got it. She's going to skate around, try to get a shot off. She gets the shot off. Swallowed up by the goalie. So we'll have a face-off in the Ninja zone. Looks like we'll keep Ellie Kale, Abigail Kim, Caitlin Meyer, Maddie Evans, and Lucy Pools at defense. Abigail tries to win it. Ninjas win it back to themselves. Send it around to the near side boards. They're going to pick it up. Maddie Evans is there. Sends it back down low. Ninjas going to get it around to the other side behind the net. Try a centering pass for the near side. Nobody there to get it. It's a foot race. Maddie Evans is going to try to pick it up. She's going to skate it around behind the net. She's going to send it up to the boards to Caitlin Meyer. She gets a stick on it. Ninjas are there to intercept. Ninjas are going to pick it up and send it back cross ice to the neutral zone. The foot race, Lucy Pools. Ninjas got it. They're going to send it back to the point. They're going to try to put it on net. Rebound. Just able to block both. Caitlin Meyer's there. They're looking for the slot shot. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Ellie Kale's going to give chase. Ninja's going to skate it around behind their own net. They're going to try to send it back. They're going to go pick it up. We have Elin Gunther coming on with Cam Meyer and Aubrey Hoagland. Ninjas are going to skate. Cam Meyer with an aggressive stick there is able to knock it off. She sends it deep into the far Storm corner. Not sure what was going on there. Gabby Cowan sends it up to Elin. Elin tries to send it out. Cam Meyer's going to come away with it. She's going to hand it off to Aubrey. Aubrey's going to try to send it up the boards. But Molly Marty is going to send it down the ice for an icing call. A little disorganized on this line here, so hopefully they can get it figured out. Cam Meyer's going to win it over to Molly Marty. Molly Marty's going to battle in the corner, try to send it up the board. She goes down. The Ninjas are going to come away with it. They're going to skate around behind the net, or attempt to. Aubrey Hogan is able to take it away. She sends a nice pass up to Elin Gunther. Elin's battling, but the Ninjas, it's a foot race. Storm is able to maintain possession of it for now, but it's bouncing all over the place. Finally able to get it into the Ninjas zone. Ninjas are going to send it to the near side boards. They're going to pick it up. They're going to try a breakout pass. Gabby Cowan's going to pick it up. Aubrey Hogan's going to tip it into the deep corner. Ninjas are going to pick it up. We've got Lexi Porter giving chase with Annalyn Music and Haley Bradshaw on the ice now. Lucy Pulls and Maddie Evans. Lucy's going to gather it, send it to Maddie. Maddie's going to send it up to Lexi Porter. Lexi's going to try to send it into the zone. The Ninjas are going to pick it up. They're going to send it back to their defense and regroup. They try to send it up. Annalyn's there to kind of block the pass. Lexi Porter's going to pick it up. The Ninjas are there. Maddie Evans tries to send it back up. Lexi Porter sends it over to Haley Bradshaw on the near side in the neutral zone. Ninjas are going to pick it up there. They're going to regroup, send it across ice. They're going to send it in. Maddie's going to pick it up, send it back over to Haley. The Ninjas are going to pick it up again. And Lucy Pulls is going to knock it off their stick. Maddie Evans is going to pick it up deep in the corner, send it up to Haley Bradshaw on the near side boards. Haley's battling two Ninjas. Annalyn Music gets a stick on it, but Ninjas are able to send it back deep into the corner. Maddie Evans sends it up straight to the slot to a Ninja. And Ellie Kale's on the ice now. She's going to be able to skate it up. She's got to move her feet a little bit here. She's going to get out skated. The Ninjas send it around the board. Lucy Pulls is able to keep it in. Ninjas knock it back out. Maddie Evans collects. She sends over to the far side to Ellie Kale. It goes deep in the corner. And we have an icing call. 8:51 left in the second period. Score is 2-0 Ninjas. All right, Ninjas win it back from themselves. The defense takes a shot, goes way over the net. Their defense is going to send it back down to the corner. They get tripped up down there. The Ninjas still have possession of the puck. Molly Marty's going to give chase. She's going to go get the puck. She's going to get possession of it, send it around to the boards. It's going to get out of the zone. Ninjas going to grab it and recover in the neutral zone. They're going to send it up. Can't quite hold on to that pass, but they're going to maintain possession, send it into the zone. Referee gets in the way. Abigail Kim's trying to get it. Gabby Cowan playing defense. Ninjas going to send it back up to the blue line for a shot. Gabby's going to send it down around behind the net. Caitlin Meyer's going to grab it. She's going to send it back up to Abigail Kim. The Ninjas are going to recover it. They're going to skate it, try to get a shot on net there. A little collision there in front of the net. Ninjas maintain it. They're going to send it around back behind the net. Gabby's going to send it up the boards. Caitlin's there to try to get possession of it. She's going to try to send it up. Aubrey Hogan's going to get it. She's going to try to send it in deep. Puck goes around behind the net. Elin Gunther's going to catch it on the far side. It's going to go to the near side corner. Aubrey Hogan's going to be there to battle. Molly Marty's going to send it on the net. And the Ninjas are going to get a stick on it. It goes way up over the goalie. On the ice, we have Aubrey Hogan, Elin Gunther, Cam Meyer, Lucy Pulls, and Maddie Evans.
Go, Cam!
Cam Meyer is going to take the face off here. And Cameron runs it back to Elin. Elin's going to try to send it to Lucy, but Ninjas are going to intercept, and they're going to have a breakaway. Let's see what Genevieve's able to goes just to the left of Genevieve's blocker. And that is 3-0 Ninjas. .6:27 left in the second period. We're going to keep the same line out. And the Ninjas come away with the puck after the face-off. Elin Gunther's going to grab it. She's going to skate through. Aubrey's going to block. Ninjas going to send it back to the neutral zone. They're going to skate it in. They're going to pick it up at the blue line, put a shot on. Genevieve's there, able to block it, and he's going to try to send it towards the net again. Goes to the far side corner. Lucy's going to send it up to Elin. The Ninjas are there to stop it and keep it in the zone. They're going to try to put another shot on net. Genevieve's able to block. Maddie Evans sends it up to Aubrey Hoagland. Aubrey gets it out of the zone. The Ninjas are going to collect. They're going to center it. Elin Gunther's there. Maddie Evans sends it up. The Ninjas are going to collect and send back to the near side boards. They're going to send it deep. They're going to give chase. Storm is going to go get it, but the Ninjas are they're going to battle there in the corner for a minute. Ninjas are able to knock it back behind the net. They're going to try to center it there in the slot. There's a shot, too much through traffic. Aubrey Hoagland is able to collect. He sends it up to, looks like Zoe Ross and Cam Meyer. Cam Meyer sends it into the zone. Ninjas collect behind the net. They're going to send it up to the blue line. Haley Bradshaw comes in and disrupts, but the Ninjas are going to get it again for another breakout pass. Molly Marty gets the puck. She's going to send it to the far side. Ninjas disrupt that pass too. Zoe Ross has got it. Lexi Portis on the ice. They're going to send it over to Haley Bradshaw. Haley skating and gets a good stick on it towards the goalie. Goalie's going to get it and cover. 4:28 left in the second period. Lexi Porter's going to take the face off with Zoe Ross and Haley Bradshaw as wings. Gabby Cowan and Molly Marty at defense. Ninjas are going to get it. They're going to set up to the far side boards. They're going to handle the puck there in the corner. Puck's going to go around behind the net. Comes to the near side boards. Gabby Cowan's going to try and get it on net. The goalie's going to glove it. We'll have a line change. We'll take Ellie Kale, Caitlin Meyer, Abigail Kim, with Gabby Cowan and Molly Marty. Defense staying on the ice. 3:25 left in the second period. Score 3-0 Ninjas. All right, there's a battle in the corner. Ninjas are going to come away with it. Abigail Kim steps in, centers the pass. Ninjas, nobody's there but the Ninjas. Abigail Kim sends it over to Ellie Kale. Ellie Kale can't get a stick on it. Caitlin Meyer's going to try to center it again. Again, nobody's home in the slot. Ninjas are going to try to get it out. Gabby Cowan's going to come from the far side, collect the puck. She's going to skate it around. She's going to send it up to Abigail Kim. Abigail's going to send it up. Ellie Kale tries to get a stick on it as the Ninjas have possession. Caitlin's going to take it. She's going to send it to the far side. Can't quite get it out of the neutral zone, but the Ninjas have a 1v1 rush. Caitlin's going to pick it up. They're trying to send it out. The Ninjas are there to block it. Gabby's going to send it back up. Ninjas are going to pull it back into the neutral zone and regroup. They'll send it up to the near side. They're going to skate it in around all of Storm, and they're going to get a shot on, and they're going to get around Genevieve for score 4-0. All right, 2:15 left in the second period. Scores 4-0 Ninjas. All right, we'll have Cam Meyer at center with Aubrey Hoagland, Elin Gunther as wings, Lucy Pulls, Maddie Evans as defense. We'll take another face-off here. And the Ninjas come away with the puck. Cam Meyer gets it as it's loose. She gets tripped up. The Ninjas come away with it. Elin Gunther's going to get it. Aubrey's going to give chase. She's going to come away with it. She's going to skate it in, put it on net. Goalie's going to glove it. It's going to go behind the net. Ninjas are going to send it around to the far side boards. My apologies. Aubrey with the stick there. Lucy Poles is going to send it towards net. Elin's going to give chase. Ninjas are going to center it. Maddie Evans, nice save there. Keeps it in the zone. Tries to send it on net. She sends it on net again with the rebound. Elin Gunther there to try to make a rebound shot, but the goalie's able to cover. I think that's probably the most aggressive offense we've seen this game. And looks like we're going to have a timeout with about 1 minute left in the second period. Shots on net are even at 11. Score is 4-0 Ninjas. I'm going to take a break. All right, looks like we have about 58 seconds left in the second period. We have Aubrey Hoagland, Caitlin Kammeyer, and Elin Gunther. Cam's going to win the face-off. She's going to try to send it, but the Ninjas are going to come away with it. Maddie Evans is going to hold it in, send it up to Aubrey Hoagland on the board. Aubrey's going to send it deep. Ninjas are going to come away with it around the near side. They're going to send it up. Abigail Kim's going to send it back down to Elin Gunther. Elin Gunther's going to send it back up to Abigail Kim. Abigail's going to try to get a shot on. Hits the Ninjas. Cam Meyer tries to send it on net. It bounces off the goalie. No rebound opportunity there. Maddie Evans keeps it on the board, able to keep it in. She gets taken down. Moose puck. Ninjas have it. Aubrey gets a stick in there. Ninjas are going to come away with it here. It's a foot race. Let's see. This is actually Caitlin Meyer. I apologize. Caitlin Meyer on the ice with Aubrey and Elin. Elin sends it up to Aubrey. Aubrey's going to skate it back, send it back to Elin. Elin's going to get a shot on the goalie, and that's the end of the period. I apologize. That was Caitlin Meyer on the ice with this line, not Cameron Meyer. All right, 30-second warning for those that may have stepped away. Storm looks like they're ready to go. Annalyn Music, Haley Bradshaw, Zoe Ross as our forwards. Molly Marty, Gabby Cowan at defense. Score is 4-0 Ninjas. Shots on goal is 11 for the Ninjas and 13 for the Storm. So we're getting shots, just not getting them into the net. So hopefully we can find the back of the net in this period. In 15-minute run clock, and here we go for the third period. All right, Ninjas win it back to themselves. Go to the far side. They're going to send it in deep on net. Genevieve's going to send it to the far side. Molly's going to try to collect. The Ninjas are going to come in with the puck, and they are going to skate around behind the net. They're going to send it up into the face-off circle. Now they're going to skate around to the near side. They're going to try to center it. They get a shot off. Genevieve's there to block it. Goes up over the net. They're going to put it in the slot again. We're going to keep skating around the net here. Loose puck in front of the net. Genevieve's able to block it. Comes around to the far side. Defense struggling to battle this tripod they've got. Ninjas send it up. Gabby Cowan's going to come up with the puck. She's got possession. She's going to send it in deep towards the net. Ninjas are going to collect. They're going to send it to the near side boards. Gabby's there to interrupt that. Abigail's going to send it over to Maddie Evans. Maddie's going to send it up to Haley Bradshaw. Haley's going to skate it in, send it to the corner and give chase. She's going to try to center it. Goalie gets a stick on it. Loose puck comes to the near side. Ninja's going to collect. And Lucy's able to send it towards the net. The Ninjas are still going to get it. They're going to send it up to the boards. Storm is just barely able to keep it in. It comes out. They're going to tag up. Abigail skates it in. She's going to go around. She's going to try for the shot, but the Ninjas are there to block that. Ninjas are going to come in the corner. They're going to try and send it up the boards. Ellie Kale comes in. She puts a shot on the goalie. Goalie loses it. Ninja's defense sends it to the boards. Now comes up out into the neutral zone. Maddie Evans there trying to battle, keep it in. Abigail's going to send it back to the blue line. Ninja's going to skate it up and send it deep into the Storm zone. Ninjas are going to come away with it down low. They're going to try to get a shot on. Genevieve is there to block that. Caitlin Meyer's going to send it up the boards. And we're going to have an icing call. We'll also get a line change. Looks like we will have Cam Meyer, Aubrey Hoagland, Elin Gunther, Molly Marty, and Gabby Cowan at defense. Cam will take the face off. And she's going to win it over to the near side boards. Gabby's going to battle. Ninjas are going to come away with it. They're going to try to center it. Genevieve gets a stick poke in there, knocks it off. Out to battle below the net. Cam Meyer tries to center it. Goes to the far side. They get a shot on. Goes wide to the left. Elin Gunther's going to battle. She's going to get the puck. She's going to try to send it up. Ninja's unable to keep it in, so they're going to pull it back and regroup. Aubrey Hoagland's going to give chase. They're going to send it back to the neutral zone. Gabby Cowan's going to send it back in. Ninja's going to send it back out to the neutral zone. Molly Marty and Cam Meyer are there to play defense. Ninjas are going to center it. Gabby Cowan intercepts. She's going to skate it around behind the net. She's going to send it up the boards to Elin. Elin has it behind her. She loses it in her feet. She's going to try to send it back, but it's a battle there on the board. Cam Meyer sends it up. The Ninja defense gets it and sends it back around to the other side. Molly Marty's going to pick it up on the far side board, send it up to Aubrey. Aubrey's going to get a stick on it, but lose it. Ninjas try to get a shot off, but our defense is there to stop that. Aubrey's going to send it up to keep battling on the boards there. Molly Marty battling. She goes down, tangled up with the Ninjas. Aubrey's there battling. Ninjas taking around behind the net. They're able to get it into the neutral zone, so the Ninjas have to regroup. Looks like we have Elin Gunther, Annalyn Music, and Haley Bradshaw now. Ninja goes down in their own zone. They are able to get it up and try to get a shot on. Genevieve's able to block it. Lexi Porta is able to send it up. Haley Bradshaw unable to hold on to it. Try to get it out. The Ninjas are there. Ninjas are going to maintain possession. Annalyn Music is going to go get it in the corner. She's going to send it up the board. Ninjas are going to center it. Lexi Porta is going to try to skate it out. Doesn't quite get there. Gabby Cowan's going to try to send it up to Lexi. Lexi's going to center it. Good breakout pass to Annalyn. Annalyn's going to send it up to Haley. Haley tries to get a stick on it. Annalyn's going to pick it up, skate it into the zone. She's going to send it to Lexi. Lexi tries to get a shot off, loses it in her feet. Ninjas pick it up and send it around to the near side board. Lucy's going to send it towards the net. Just barely goes off the goalie's leg pad. Ninja's going to get it again. They're going to send it up the board. And Maddie Evans has got it. She's going to try to center it. Ninja's going to intercept. She's going to send it back down. Lucy Poles has got it at the blue line. She's going to send it towards the net. It goes wide left. Ninja's going to collect behind the net. They're going to skate it up. Ellie Kale's now on the ice. Maddie Evans stops the rush. She's going to send it back down. Maddie Evans going to take it again. She's going to send it over. Far side will likely have an icing here. Apologize, my camera work is terrible. Abigail Kim, Gabby Cowan, Caitlin Meyer, Ellie Kale, and Molly Marty are on the ice. We'll have another face-off. That one went into the net. So Ninjas win it back. They're going to skate around Storm. Molly's there to knock it back. The defense is going to keep it in. The Ninjas are going to skate it down low, get it to the corner. They're going to look for the centering pass. Nobody home. It's going to go to the far side. They're going to wave off icing with the foot race. The Ninjas are going to be the first one there. Ellie's giving chase. Ninjas send it up. Let's see, Abigail's able to maintain it and send it back down low. Ninja's going to collect it, put it on the board. Molly Marty sends it towards the net. Ellie Kale was there, but unable to get a stick on it, so Ellie sends it to the center. The Ninjas are on a breakaway. Looks like we have a slashing call on Abigail. So that's the first penalty of the game, and Storm goes into a penalty kill. So for the PK, we'll have Caitlin Meyer, Elin Gunther, Aubrey Hoagland, and Maddie Evans. Abigail got 2 minutes for slashing. All right, Ninjas take the puck. They're going to skate around, and they lose possession of the puck. Aubrey's going to give chase. She's going to keep battling there. Ninja's going to just pass it around. They try for the slot. Nobody home. The defense is there. They make another shot. Caitlin blocks it. Maddie Evans is able to send it up. Ninja's going to collect it there at the blue line, send it back down. They're going to skate down low. They're going to get a shot off. It goes wide to the left. Maddie Evans is going to get the puck. She's going to send it up to the boards. The Ninjas are going to send it back down low. Ninjas are going to get another shot off. Genevieve is able to catch and cover. Looks like 1:10 left in the penalty. With 7:15 left in the third period. Score still 4-0. Looks like we have Annalyn Music, Cam Meyer, Lexi Porta, and Gabby Cowan on the ice for the rest of the PK. The Ninjas are going to skate it around. They're going to send it up to the blue line, send it across. They're going to skate it in, try to get a shot off. Cam Meyer is going to block the shot. She's going to send it up the boards. The Ninjas are going to recover there on the boards until Storm's there. They try to center it. Storm is there to block it. Gabby Cowan's going to try to send it up. They get it into the neutral zone. Ninja's going to regroup. Annalyn Music's going to get a stick on it. Force the Ninjas to regroup again. Ninjas are going to skate it up through the neutral zone. Annalyn gets another stick on it. She's going to send it in deep to the Storm's corner. We got 14 seconds left on the period. Ninjas are going to skate it around behind the net. Send it up to the boards. Caitlin Myers there tries to disrupt it, but they make a pass up. Ninjas are going to send it deep into the Storm zone. Molly Marty's going to go collect. She's going to send a pass over to Gabby Cowan. Gabby's going to get it, skate it up the boards there. And it's going to take it away, regroup, send it into the neutral zone. Molly's going to collect. She's going to send it up to Gabby. Gabby's going to send it up and into the zone. We have Zoe Ross, Caitlin Meyer, and Ellie Kale on the ice now. Ninjas are going to collect it. They're going to send it to the far side boards. They're going to come in with speed through the neutral zone. Molly's there to knock them off the puck there. Caitlin Meyer's going to come around behind the net. She's got possession of the puck. She's going to skate it through. She's going to maintain possession and keep skating. She tries to pass it over, doesn't quite make it. Zoe Ross gets a stick on it. Caitlin ends up with the puck again. She doesn't have much help around her, but the Ninjas are going to take it back, and they're going to skate into the Storm zone. They're going to get down low in the corner, lose control of it, send it around to the far side. Abigail Kim's going to pick it up. Abigail's going to try to send it up to Zoe Ross. Zoe Ross has room. She's going to get chased down. They got a stick in it. It gets into the corner. The Ninjas are able to chase it down and disrupt that play. Lucy Pulls tries to put it on net. Blocked by the Ninjas. And the Ninjas send it down to the other end for an icing call. So we have Elin Guther, Haley Bradshaw, Cam Meyer, Maddie Evans, and Lucy Pulls. Looks like we're switching up the lines just a little bit here. Ninjas win it back to themselves. They send it to the far side boards. They're going to turn around and come back the other way. They're going to send it up for a breakout. Maddie Evans is there with a good stick. Haley Bradshaw assisting. Maddie able to strip him of the puck. Send it into the neutral zone. They're going to regroup. It comes to the near side. Elin Guthrie is going to pick it up. She's going to send it in deep to the Ninja zone. Ninjas are going to send it back to the other side, to the near side. They're going to pick it up down in the corner. Elin's giving chase there. She's battling for the puck. She gains possession, able to center it. Haley Bradshaw trying to get a shot. Ninjas keep sending it out. Elin's still battling down below. She gets a little help from Cam Meyer. Ninjas come away with it. They're going to skate it up, send it to the far side. Maddie Evans is there. She's going to disrupt the play. She's going to send it back up. Let's see. Cam Meyer got the puck taken, and they get a shot on Genevieve, and they score 5-0 with 3 minutes left in the third period. So we'll have another face-off here. All right, Ellie Kale, Abigail Kim, Hoagland, Gabby Cowan, and Molly Marty on the ice. Ellie Kale's got the puck. She's going to send it in deep to the corner. Ninjas and Storm going to give chase. Abigail's giving chase. She's able to stop them on the far side boards. Ninjas going to come back around to this side, to the near side. Aubrey Hoagland's going to give chase. She's going to lose the battle to the Ninjas. Ninjas going to center it there in front of their net. They're going to look for the breakout pass. They're going to send it up. Abigail's able to intercept it. They're going to send it back. Ellie sends it back to the defense. Molly's going to send it over, send it up. The Ninjas are able to get it deep. Gabby Cowan's going to get possession of the puck. Aubrey's going to give chase on the far side board. She's going to go for it. She's going to send it up and into the neutral zone. She goes down. There's a collision in the center ice, but Gabby Cowan's there to keep the puck in the neutral zone. We're battling for the puck. Gabby Cowan's going to send it into the zone. Ninja's going to collect. Ninja's going to send it down. It's a foot race. Molly Marty's there to disrupt, but the Ninjas still manage to come away with it. Puck goes behind the net. Molly sends it around to the far side. Haley Bradshaw tries to send it up the boards, and Ninja's there to block. Molly Marty sends it to the far side and will likely have an icing call. No icing. It didn't make the goal line, so the Ninjas can pick it up there just before the goal line. They're going to skate around behind the net. They're going to look for the breakout pass. They're going to send it up. It comes into the neutral zone. Haley Bradshaw is there to battle. And Lucy Pulls battles. Music gets a hand on it. Lexi Porta gets a stick on it. They get it back. Annalyn Music's got the puck. She tries to send it deep. Ninjas are there to battle. She tries to center it from the ground. The Ninjas send it around to the near side. 51 seconds left in the period, in the game. Ninjas are going to send it back to the near side board. Lucy Poles is going to be there. She's going to try to keep it in the zone. And it's a battle there. Annalyn Music comes over to help. Ellie Kale comes to play to the high side. The puck goes down low. Ninjas are going to collect and send it around to the backside of the net. Now they're going to turn it around and come the other way. 23 seconds left. They're just going to play with it here, back and forth. They're going to send it up the boards. Maddie Evans is going to send it on net. Ninja's stick gets in the way. And the Ninjas are going to send it into the neutral zone. And we have an icing call with 7 seconds left in the game. And that likely will be game. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that will be our last game for this tournament. Appreciate everybody tuning in. So have a great afternoon.